Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining another episode of the Cole's podcast. This is the pre-show before the show. Myself and B Dub, we're gonna go ahead and warm you guys up before we actually get started with the show here. So we're gonna let everybody come on in and have a seat, get comfortable, grab your popcorn, get all that stuff situated before we actually start the show. B Dub, hey, I gotta ask you something, my guy.
What's up?
Have you been keeping up with DJ Envy and the real estate? With the real estate. DJ Envy and the real estate Rico. Man, it's getting spicy, B Dub. I've been kind of checking it out, man. It's getting spicy. And from the last thing that I heard with that I saw that I read that's going on with that whole thing, that DJ Envy, he is now cooperating with the federal government, saying that he was victimized also along with the other victims, part of this Cesar Pena's scamming thing and whatnot. So he's saying that he's going to cooperate and he is going to participate and do what he needs to do to pretty much clear his name from this scamming thing with us, because DJ Envy, looking at it from this point, to be the, he got a lot to lose, you know, his job, because remember his job had put something in the ad saying that, hey, we are looking for, you know, everything they were asking for as far as like the job qualification was for, I guess the DJ or MC or some type of radio personality for that particular job position. It was very detailed about what it is that DJ Envy do at the job. So I don't know if that's a sign of them trying to replace him, or that's you know, or they trying to look for somebody else, whatever, man. But it's kind of looking a little glim there, B Dub. What you think about that, my guy?
I mean, well, as far as replacing them, that's, you know, any company gonna do that. They're preparing for the worst. I don't know if they can replace him. I think him and Charlemagne make a real good team, and I'm saying that, and I'm not the biggest Envy fan. I've been very open about not being a big fan of DJ Envy.
But were you at his car show though, B Dub?
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen.
Yeah, make that make sense to me now. Come on now. Come on.
First of all,
yeah,
you the king of saying stuff that don't make sense. So let's not go there. But like I said, I'm not the biggest fan. He kind of grown on me a little bit, and I do appreciate him. You know, bringing this car show to Houston or whatever. So, I don't hate him or nothing like that. I just, some of his views, I don't always agree with some of his views, and you know, to me, he kind of come off as kind of, you know, conceited or whatever. But either way, him and Charlemagne make a good combo. They could have got rid of Angela Yee a long time ago. She was really just a fly on the wall because she didn't really contribute. Not that she was a bad person or anything. She just never really contributed. But him and Charlemagne, you know, they chemistry and stuff is real good. So I know they don't want to lose them, but they got to cover their bases and they got to prepare for the worst in case it gets real bad for him, which it could. Now, like you said, he's cooperating, so he's kind of took the stand like, hey, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't know what's going on. I done gave this man money too or whatever. So whatever the feds want to know, I'm going to tell them, which honestly, I don't have a problem with it. Hey, if you innocent, listen, if I'm innocent, I'm innocent. I'm not going to, don't snitch, whatever, go to hell. All the people that think like that, you can kiss it because you don't pay my bills and you don't support my life. If I'm innocent and I ain't did nothing and I just happen to be in business with somebody and they doing some shady stuff that I don't know about, that's on you. Now, if he in it with him, then it's kind of a bad look because it's like, just don't say nothing. Like, just be quiet. Yeah. Like your lawyers told you to do, which he still keep running his mouth about it, even though his lawyers have already told him just don't say nothing.
He ain't lying.
But, you know.
Right.
We're going to see how it goes. It definitely ain't looking too good because his name has been on a lot of this stuff. And his name was used because the other guy, you know, he's already got a criminal history and some other things similar to this. So he basically used DJ Envy's influence and name to draw in a lot of bigger clients and bigger money to invest in some of these things. So either way it goes, it's gonna be a bad look for him. But I think he should follow his lawyer's advice and just shut the hell up, stop talking, and let it play out, and then prepare to do damage control.
Right. But yeah, B-Dub, you know, it's like you said, man, it's just not, the math ain't mathing with this whole thing that's going on with DJ Envy, man. You know, at the same time, you know, like, okay, I agree with you 1,000%. Like, if he didn't have nothing to do with it, by all means, you stand your ground. You do what you got to do to make sure that you protect yourself and protect, you know, everybody, you know, your family, everybody that's been victimized. You go all the way through with it. But B-Dub, it's gonna look real bad, B-Dub, if they find out that DJ Envy profited 1 penny out. If he profited 1 cent out of that, B-Dub, if they find out he profited 1 cent,
even if he knew,
right,
whether he profited or not, if at any point in time, if he found out what this guy was doing, or if he knew what this guy was doing already, even whether he was involved, even if he didn't contribute, if you just knew it was happening and you didn't say nothing, it's gonna be real bad for Envy.
Yeah. But you know what though, man? Like, but like, I'll be honest with you, man. I wouldn't even say, you know, they're saying that their business, man. It's almost like they hustle people B-Dub or whatever, man. Because you know, a businessman will be like, you know what, man, I don't want my reputation. Well, I don't want my reputation to be, you know, ran through the mud or mudded like that or whatever, man. Because my reputation is part of my business. So right. if somebody has an issue with something that's my name's attached to it or whatever, before it gets out there to get murky and get my name just, you know, drug up under the mud, I'm gonna find ways to try to work with you to fix it. I'm gonna do something. I'm not just gonna leave you in the cold, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hustlers do that type of stuff. Real businessmen don't do that because they know for a fact that the bottom line is down the road it can affect their overall bottom line, which is making some money. It can be affected. So, you know, everything these guys doing, what, you know, with this whole scamming thing, whatever, B-Dub, it's just not, it's not right, man. And I hope that the victims do get some justice with this, because you know, we're talking about, you know, they're talking about, these is like, they talking about millions and millions of dollars has been, you know, taken away from these people, man. And if DJ Envy allegedly, if he is responsible, if he know anything about it, they need to maximize him, just like with Caesar as well, you know. But he will be wrong to know for a fact that he had something to do with this, and it's almost like he's turning this guy in or whatever. Man, you can't do that. G-Man, what's your thoughts about everything that's going on with the real estate Ricola? Everything's going on with DJ Envy, man. What you think, G-Man?
First of all, how's everybody doing today?
Yeah, well, this is just the pre-show before the show, G-Man. Just let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Envy he was swindled himself, right? The Caesar guy was, I guess, kind of the brains of the operation. Envy was a celebrity, you know. He gave it credibility, validity, right? Because Caesar didn't know nobody. He don't know any celebrities. But how do you get your, you know, if you got a business, how do you get your name out there? You need somebody with star power to kind of, you know, vet you, or kind of, you know, say, hey, this is legit. You know, why would Envy put himself up with, you know, some nefarious or swindlers or scamming type stuff? You're not gonna put his name on it. So that's how you. So they, you know, this dude hooked up with Envy, sold him a bill of goods, right? Envy bought into it because he was getting some money. Turns out, you know, it was all, well, some fraudulent activity going on. And I'm gonna be honest, I went to one of those seminars in Houston one time. And I would say the information was good, you know. I didn't give any, you know, of course I didn't. It was fun. They didn't ask for no money. They weren't like trying to sell you anything. So it was, you know, it's weird to hear all this stuff. But you know, of course, people that really had money to invest probably just hit them up like, hey, like he said on the show, I've had athletes and entertainers and giving them all kinds of money to do what he said he can do. anybody that knows really like, and it's not that easy. Like it's not that easy. It's no fly by night, get rich quick, nothing like that. So I think Caesar guy used Envy for his celebrity status and celebrity power to push this thing, and Envy was just a pawn. He don't know. He just didn't know. But that's his, he's not he's still at fault because you're supposed to do your research and do your due diligence to, you shouldn't attach your name to stuff that you hadn't vetted out yourself.
Right.
When you got that kind of money, you're that big of a celebrity, you should have a team of investigators, attorneys, and etc. to vet anybody before you attach your name to it. So
right. So you remember Joe Budden came out and said that he felt like it was a scam from the jump. Joe Budden said, hey, he approached me with this whole thing a while back ago. And he said he was walking his dog and he was like, this sounds like some bull jive. You see what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, this don't sound legit to me, whatever. You got a bunch of people. Well, you got for one, he's like, he wasn't even on that type of energy anyway, as far as like invested money to make back some money like that or whatever. He's like, nah, that's just not my type of thing I'm on or whatever. But you got to be careful when it comes to this type of stuff, man. And I would tell anybody when it comes to doing business, first of all, you are not going to just make no money without putting no work and no effort into it. You see what I'm saying? And you can't depend on somebody to make money for you as far as like just giving them the money and just walk away from it. You don't work that way.
Unless you like a stock and broker, there are certain things where you just hand somebody a pot of money and their job is to make that pot of money grow.
Right. But they got credibility though. They got credibility doing that too, though. G-Man.
They got credibility. And they're gonna take a percentage, right?
Right.
Like they just doing this,
and it happens. It happens over time, not in a couple of months.
Right.
It ain't no quick turnaround. It's a marathon. It ain't no sprint.
But people do that though when anytime they trying to sell you a program. Because I was looking at some of the alleged returns that they was offering, saying they can flip 60%, 80% flip in 3 months or whatever. There are rare situations where that could happen. For instance, here after Harvey, because there were a lot of homes that were in neighborhoods, like really nice homes that were neighborhoods that never seen no kind of flood water. But when Harvey came, they got flooded, and a lot of the people were older, their homes were paid off. So they just like, you know what? They took the insurance money and just sold the house for cheap and got out. So in that situation, if you can find a house where they selling it for 20, 30% less than the value because they just want to get out of it quick, and you go in and you just fix it up with some newer stuff. Yeah, that can happen at times eventually, but that is definitely the exception and never the rule.
Not the rule.
And the way they was promoting it is like this is a regular thing. These are regular types of returns, allegedly, according to what people were saying.
Allegedly.
So that do sound kind of crazy, even though I'm hesitant to believe Joe Budden on anything because he swear every time something happened, he swear he knew it.
I told y'all everything.
He seen everything coming. He always seen it coming. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But that the what they were saying, if it's true, that should have been a red flag.
Yeah.
Okay, you invest in this building and give me $500,000, and in 3 months I'm gonna hand you $800,000 back. I'm like,
red flag.
Well, we're gonna definitely see how everything is gonna unfold with all this, as far as like with this whole DJ Envy and the real estate. So hopefully, like I said, at the end of the day, man, I'm more concerned about the victims. Hopefully they get justice. Whoever responsible, if it's Caesar allegedly or DJ Envy allegedly, I hope the victims get justice with all this, because they definitely, nobody wants to be handing over all this money and things like that and it's just up and gone. Nobody wants that at all. So hopefully, everything works out for the victims. But you know what, you guys, let's go ahead and start the show.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Ooh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I wanna talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Corsicana, Texas. What's up, Dallas Fort Worth? What's up, Houston, Texas? Welcome back to another episode of the Burning Coals podcast. We are your show hosts. I go by the name of Just Knowing Our Reactions. Give it up. Right there on the side of me. He's a big fella. He goes by the name of Bougie Weirdo. Give it up for Bougie Weirdo. And right up under Bougie Weirdo, we got the man, the myth, the legend. That is the one and only gentleman, Jamal. And last but not least, coming into the Burning Coals podcast, she is the first lady of the Burning Coals podcast. She goes by the name of Educated Queen. So we are the Burning Coals podcast. Here's what we have: fire interviews, hot topics, burning questions, searing conversations, and we say what needs to be said on this show. Another episode on this beautiful Tuesday night. And we are fully jam-packed, and we got a nice show for you guys tonight. But before we get started on all that, let's take a look at the comment section. If you want to comment on the show, make sure you put your comments into the comment section. We'll be able to put the comment onto the show, and we will read your comments. Now, if that's not enough, or you want to be able to come on to the show, make sure you hit those two streaming platforms right above. We have a platform for Facebook, and we have a platform for YouTube. Just click one of those. We'll bring you on to the show. You can fire off your questions. You can give shout outs. You can give us compliments saying, man, we enjoy you guys' content, and we like how you guys are looking like the men in black, because all y'all got black on tonight. So we take it all, man. So we just say appreciate it and appreciate the love and the support, everything like that. But before we get started, now that the dust is settled and the smoke is clear, fellas on the panel, Gentleman Jamal, B-Dub, EQ when you get in. How you guys feeling today on a Tuesday? Another episode, man. This episode number 71, man.
It's going up.
Man, it's
on
crazy, ain't it? Hey, did we all just put out a memo or something saying, hey, put your black shirts on or whatever?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm digging it.
Yeah.
you know what they reminded me of was the episode of Martin when everybody's in black around the table with the
Mom with the dog.
with the
dog. Classic episode.
Yeah. That was a hell of a show there, man. Yep. And watch EQ get on the show. She got on mustard green or mustard yellow or something like that. That's how it is, man. G-Man, what's going on with you, man? How you doing Tuesday, man? How you doing tonight, brother?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great, man. We're starting to get, I mean, we've been having like still almost summer's weather, but it's like it's starting to finally cool down. It's been raining all day, which I love. I love the rain. I don't like driving in it, but it's the whole vibe when it's kind of, like it is. So I'm doing well. Hey, the 49ers lost. You know what I'm saying? Yep. They still celebrating their Super Bowl against my Cowboys. They lost 2 games. They lost every game since they played us. And I got to give it up.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I got to give it up for my Texas Rangers.
Already, yes, sir.
They went down, and I thought they was out. They let Houston come down and beat them 3 straight. I said they done. You ain't lying. They went down there and they pulled off 2. So at the beginning, I always said, I was going to be happy either way. I said what I did know was going to be a Texas team in the World Series. So it was a win-win for me either way. Y'all know I'm Texas first, right? But congratulations and to the Rangers in the World Series.
Right. B-Dub, what you got, my guy? How are you feeling today,
man?
My friend?
Same here. It was looking bad for us, but we've been playing pretty bad at home all season. However, I do not say that to take anything away from the Rangers, because they did what they supposed to do, because we thought we was out of there, and then we came back and ran off 3 in a row and was like, all right, we won. We can at least snatch 1 at the crib, but it didn't happen. But it's all good. We've been 4 times in the last 6 or 7 years and got 2 out of the 4, so I ain't mad at it. It's all Texas.
Right. Already. EQ, how you doing tonight, sweetheart?
Hi, y'all. I'm good. How y'all doing?
EQ, you missed the memo. See, we all got on black on over here or whatever, man. You missed the memo, EQ.
Wait, and you said she was gonna have on some green too.
She said mustard green.
First of all, the queen ain't never to be upstaged. You know what I'm saying? The queen do all the upstaging. So I ain't going to no funeral. I don't need no black on. All the funeral we about to have tonight is G-Man's if he keep messing with me.
Damn.
I want to commend y'all for coordinating this time and deciding, okay, I'm gonna get on first, and then you wait about 5 more minutes, and then you come in, so don't look too crazy. Like, good job.
You know, G-Man want to be like me. I don't know why he want to be like me, but I did not get the black shirt memo. But, you know, it's all good. I didn't get. Hey, I did call the lady back with the MLK. She said she didn't have her book right there in front of me. I said, well, I left you 2 messages. Like, I'm not so sure why it's so hard to get back with me. But
we are live. You know we live.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yet again.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know what?
Yeah,
It's like live right there on my screen. It does.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about after the show. Yeah, we'll talk about.
Let me get my.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it at the show.
Percy
but you know
Earl
what?
Percy Earl.
Percy, it's this dude on this podcast. I want you to put them hands on him because he keep bothering me. No, I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day, but I got y'all.
Percy Earl said, "I'm too old for this shit." Riggs, I'm too old for this.
Stupid. Well, you having a time over there with that sound.
Man, that sound boy. Hey, I'm trying to bring another little element to the show. You know what I mean? Another element to the show.
Oh
yeah.
God.
But see, G-Man, he got all the stream stuff, whatever. He won't use it for some reason. He won't pull it out. Dang, man.
It's coming. Yeah.
He got and here's the thing though, G-Man, like here's what y'all fail to realize. This dude got a hidden talent with that stream deck thing, whatever, man. He knows how to do it when you on cue and everything. He won't pull it out. I don't get it.
I'm gonna try my best to have it for the next show. I'm gonna try.
Okay. All right.
The next show is Halloween.
Oh my God. Ooh.
Halloween.
Are we gonna do masks? Everybody gonna wear a mask or something? I mean, Pam.
I can't stand his ass.
He always wears hers. You know?
Oh man. Well, you know what, man? Let's go ahead and B-Dub. Go ahead and what we talking about today, B-Dub? What we discuss? Hold on before we get started, B-Dub. We got one person in the comment section. Miss Barbara Sim, what's going on? She said, G-Man, how about those Eagles? Oh man.
Hey, mama. I mean, hey, I always say this. I love Jalen Hurts. Love Jalen Hurts. Obviously, I can't stand the Eagles. I cannot. But I love Jalen Hurts. You know, they did their thing. You know, the game was refreshing to watch. You know, to see two competent quarterbacks. It was just, you know, something that we hadn't seen in Dallas for a minute. Yes, that's shade to Dak. But they did their thing. I gotta, you know, tip my hat to them. Love Jalen Hurts. The Eagles gone out of here. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, Eagles. Bye.
Bye, Eagles. Bye. Bye, Eagles. Bye. Yeah. All right, B-Dub. So what we talking about today, my guy?
Oh man, we got a good one today. So we talking about $1 million baby rappers and dating. You know, dating is always a controversial topic. So, you know, the question is, has dating changed, and do women really want to go on dates, or are they just trying to get that meal?
Ooh, okay. All right. Let's get with the first one then, with the $1 million rappers.
So let me set it up real quick. So this is Michael Irvin speaking about his son. For those that don't know, Michael Irvin's son, one of his sons, is a rapper. He goes by the name Tut Tarantino. And this is what Playmaker had to say about his son rapping.
Sam Smith. That's the kind of music I listen to. I think because I'm so big and black and hard, they think I listen to all the hard stuff.
But you don't listen to rap?
I do. My son raps. His name is Tut Tarantino.
Wait, what?
My son, right?
What's his name?
He raps under Tut Tarantino. His real name is Elijah Irvin.
Okay.
But listen, get this out. I swear, if you go on iTunes and listen to him, he raps about some of the hardest stuff in the world.
There's money on me, I think I'm with a Fargo. Benjamin Franklin, Grant Jackson. These niggas say they get money, they cap it. Living so happy way more than the average.
I say to him, son, you grew up in a 20,000 square foot gated community home. How can you rap this stuff? Where does this stuff come from? You know what I mean?
Your son is using your childhood to rap about.
Oh my God, right. I worked hard to get you out of this, and you rapping right back.
So Malibu's most wanted Dallas version. Basically. What y'all think about that?
G-Man, go ahead. You go first, G-Man. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but that's not really too far off from what a lot of the industry really is. I mean, not to that extent of you are a multi-millionaire son, but most rappers rap about a life that they don't know.
Yeah,
they don't know. But you know, he wants to fit in. You know, everybody want to have this kind of Cinderella story. I came from nothing. I had to sell drugs like Jay-Z, whoever, and I made it. But that's not your story. You know, you rap your story, right? But it don't sound like I'm Michael Irvin's son, and I grew up in a 20,000 square foot mansion, and I've had anything in life could afford a person, and now I'm rapping. You know, could he rap? Like, sure. You know, there are plenty of rappers who don't always rap about selling drugs and doing all this other stuff. But if you ain't talented, you just got to kind of get a niche and figure out some stuff. It's just cap, right? But I'm not going to say it's so far off base because, like I said, most rappers, most of them are rapping about a lifestyle they know nothing about. All them rappers ain't selling dope, getting shot, doing all this. It sounds good, get a beat, rap, whatever. But it's hilarious to hear Michael Irvin talk about it because Michael Irvin really came from nothing. And he's like, how you going to rap talking about shootings and struggle? You don't know the struggle. You Michael Irvin's son. Ain't nobody believing you.
Yeah. Stop. G-Man, y'all, all this is some 7 Mile bull jive. That's what it is.
Shannon Sharpe.
Hey, this some 7 Mile. This is bull jive. Listen, man. Hey, man. Listen. Your real name is Clarence, and Clarence's parents got a real good marriage. That's what this is to me. You know what I'm saying? So cut it out with this Papa Doc ass persona that you trying to put out there. And want to be hard and all the other stuff like that or whatever, man. Just like Michael Irvin said, the GOAT, who's made millions and millions of dollars. And like he said, he had to go through some stuff and sacrifice some things in his childhood to get where he at, to make a better sound foundation for him and his family and for his kids and so on and so forth, whatever. So they don't have to go and live the life that Michael Irvin did. So when this guy comes on and flashes his money off of your daddy's name and like and image and all this other stuff like that, whatever, man, bruh, somebody in his circle need to tell him, you know what, man,
you need to sound effect right there, Mr.
Man, for real, I ain't got no bro. I need one, man. But you know what though, G-Man, you know, this type of persona, you know, now these young generation, this is what they going to. You remember what's new from the NBA? Ja Morant. Same way. He got 2 good parents. He's trying to walk around, you know, and thinking he's street and holding guns and all this stuff like that, whatever, man. This is what we are getting. This is what we are turning to with these youngsters, with these fake personas. And the sad part about it is the dudes that's really in the streets, they don't even want to be in the streets. They don't care nothing about trying to live anything in the streets. They want out of the streets and don't want to look back to go back into them. So it just kind of messed up out here, man. You know, and they glorified, magnified too. So, you know, that's how I feel about it. B-Dub, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's big facts right there. People who are in it, number one, don't glorify it and don't want to be in it. But there's a different perspective too that we're not really talking about. Speaking of those who are really in it, as G-Man alluded to, a lot of rappers, you know, have not lived their actual raps. But at the very least, maybe they came up in a neighborhood. They probably know somebody. This kid grew up in a house big enough to hold the whole projects in a gated community.
Right.
But we also know people like that. Like I know personally of two guys. One of them unfortunately lost his life from middle class family. You know, had everything he needed growing up and all that stuff, but was just so curious about that street life and wanted to try to be out there and hang with certain people and look a certain way and have a certain image, and unfortunately found himself in a situation and lost his life. And the other guy is doing years in prison right now. Because this is what I keep telling people, particularly young people, when I see them out there like that. Eventually, you can only fake it for so long. Because at a certain point, you're going to fake your way into a situation where you're going to have to become real or become a victim. You can't, because you out there flashing. He looked like he in some hood apartments. Like, how far away from your home did you have to drive to find them apartments to shoot that video?
Right, no joke.
With the cash, and them people that live in them apartments, they really like that. So for you, it's just fun and games. Or we're gonna shoot this video over here so it can look hard, it can look real or whatever. And then you're gonna find yourself in a situation where you're gonna get pressed and you're gonna have to either do what you rapping about or become a victim. So it's, you know, they really need to stop it. And I would use T.I.'s son as a good example. He's a very talented rapper. The kid got skills. And he do rap about money and stuff like that, but he doesn't do it in a way to try to portray that he came from where his father came from. It's like, no, I had a good start, but that don't mean I had it easy, which is true, because if you watch the show, you know T.I., he's always pushing them to do their own thing, have their own thing. He doesn't really just hand them anything. Like for his necessities, yeah, we're going to have the best of the best necessities, but for all that other stuff, you got to figure out how to go get it just like I did. So you can be a privileged rapper and still be quote unquote hardcore for all intents and purposes, but just not fake. Like you can't sit here literally and act like you just from the streets when you grew up in a gated community, you know, on a big piece of land and it, like it don't work like that.
Right.
So yeah.
He ain't lying.
EQ, what's your thoughts about EQ?
I mean, I'm like B-Dub. We got to stop this. But why is this so accepted? Why is this so accepted in our culture? Why do we have to glorify or listen to? Why do our kids or why do these youngsters want to be rappers and rap about a lifestyle that they've never had? I mean, why is that so popular or the thing? Because there are people who live that hood lifestyle, that project lifestyle, who desire to get out of that lifestyle. And here you have a father that has, you know, millions of dollars, and you've had everything handed to you, you know, basically, and you want to trade that for a life of somebody who didn't have that, who's never seen the side of life that you had. And it gives our kids a false dang, I'm lost for words. But anyway, y'all put on these facades and these personas like you just had to get it out the mud. You didn't have to get it out the mud. It was handed to you. And there's a difference. But our kids don't know any better because they believe the lyrics. They make these lyrics sound so real, and they're lies. And I try to get my kids to see these guys. These rappers ain't had no hard life. A lot of them they haven't. Look at who their parents are. But I don't understand why this is so accepted and so common in our culture. When rap about the truth, tell people what your struggle was like being a son of an NFL dad. Because I'm sure you've had struggles and challenges just like everybody else. Your money problems ain't been the project kids' money problems. You see what I'm saying? You had maybe a 2-parent household, whereas these kids probably didn't know who mom and dad was. So I just don't understand why it's always accepted and why is that the thing to be glorified.
Because the people want to believe a lie. The lie is nobody want to hear the truth. If you tell the truth about, hey, my dad's $1 million, multi-million-dollar superstar athlete or celebrity, whatever, and I'm living up under his roof, and tell you nobody want to hear about that. You see what I'm saying? But if you know how to make some stuff up and and be real savvy with your mouth and know how to talk about some stuff that you ain't never did, and get out there and try to actually put it together like you out there living that kind of life, people want to hear that. They want to see it. They want to see what's going on.
They do want to hear it. You got to think. Deion Sanders, right? His kids grew up. They done talking about how they struggled and all that, right? They rapped about, hey, I'm living with my father. This is our life, right? The Hilton, remember they had that show. They had a show, Paris Hilton, right? There are stories where people, kids of the wealthy do their show, but they telling it their own experience, which makes it relatable. It's not about that you came from privilege. We all wish we came from privilege. Who don't wish your father had money like Michael Jordan or whatever, right? But tell that story, right? In rap culture, hip hop culture, or whatever, it's not as accepted as some other stuff. But he could have went another route with it, right? You can't tell, oh, I'm up here rapping. No, just do a reality show, like you said. Like EQ said, I'm sure you had to, like, you grew up in the shadow of a Hall of Fame, wide receiver, multi-millionaire father. That's hard, right? You got to imagine Michael Jordan kids. They try to play basketball. You can't follow those footsteps. Those shoes are too big, right? That's a struggle because you have to grow up in the shadow. You have to grow up, people looking at you like, okay, you Michael Jordan's son or you LeBron's son, whoever, and they looking for you like, okay, now what are you going to do? Right. Like, how you going to follow that? Who wants to follow that, right? So there's a story to be told that he could have said with that. But, he's rich. He don't care what nobody says. At the end of the day, I'm still Michael Irvin's son. And all these videos and what? Guess Michael Irvin money? Because he don't, who's funding his videos? The cars that he posts, he like a G-Wagon or something. You don't do nothing. You Michael Irvin's son. Mm-hmm. It's cap. It's fake. But like I said, a lot of the rap is.
Right. Yep. 7 Mile, the Tut Tarantino version.
Tarantino.
Yeah.
Where did you get that name from?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what he came up with that at. That was cornball-ish.
Cornball.
Yep. That was, he looked like, he looked just like Michael Irvin too, man. Split image of him.
Like him. One of his rich friends told him to came up with that name for him. Yeah, because ain't no.
You say what?
One of his rich homies came up with that name for him. Ain't none of his broke friends came up with no Tut Tarantino or whatever it is. Man, that's not like a rich kid. Hey, I like Tut Tarantino. Man.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's something behind it or whatever. That if you probably know somebody that's pretty, that's following him, they'll probably tell you a story why he's called Tut Tarantino.
His name is Isaiah.
Elijah.
His father is the Playmaker.
Right.
Yeah. Playmaker. That's an easy rap name right there, Zaymaker. Bro,
yeah.
And you like G-Man saying, you could rap about being the son of Michael Irvin.
Right.
Like you said, because at the end of the day, I don't know. I have no idea why we like to glorify getting it the dirty way or this or that. But the ultimate goal of rap is to flex. That's really what people looking at. They looking at the flex. They want, I got this, I got that, I got that. At the end of the day, nobody really care how you got it. You're shooting a video with G-Wags and you could talk about that. You could say, listen, hey, I ain't got to go rent this for the video. I just call my pops and get it done. Or there's so many ways you could go with that to still flex, to still show off or whatever, to have that rap bravado or whatever without actually using lyrics that portray a life that you never lived.
Yeah. Well, hold on now. He may have lived around them drugs now. Mike was out there allegedly hitting that nose candy out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he might know a little something about that, man. So he might not be telling no lie on that.
He was at his mama house.
Yeah, he's at his mama's house.
Allegedly.
There you go with that soundboard.
Hey, all right, B-Dub.
If cocaine gets another Super Bowl ring, CD Lamb, whoever, y'all snort it up. That's gonna get us back. If that's gonna get us back to the Super Bowl, do it.
Oh man,
if that's what it was. I don't think the playmaker done any drugs. None of my Cowboys do anything illegal, and that's my official statement. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Sure.
What we got next, B-Dub?
Man, so we got to get into this dating. So it's a lot of things, a lot of conversations have been had around dating, and a lot of videos going viral. Obviously, last week we talked about the girl not wanting to go to the Cheesecake Factory for a first date or whatever, saying it was beneath her and all this kind of stuff. But Kevin Samuels had an interesting take. Just before he passed.
No. You can't say Kevin Samuels. Saint.
the Saint Samuel, Godfather, the Saint Godfather, Kevin Samuels, and this was actually right before his turn. As we talked about before, his content was very heavily male based before he switched up and started taking women callers. So a guy called in. They was talking about dating. And the guy mentioned something about, not wanting to spend too much on a first date until he get to know the woman and this and that. And this is what the Godfather had to say in response.
Let's check it out.
Women should be free. You think like you should be able to slide into somebody's DMs and chat her up and then have her come through and Netflix and chill. I hear more bull from men talk about, man, women out here dating this and that, and I'm not going to spend more than $20 on a date until I get to know such and so forth. That's what I think of all y'all saying that. Let me tell you why I think that. Because it is on us to ask better questions before you take somebody out. If you end up going out with a woman and she is a dinner scammer, then you failed. That is a horrible attitude to go into the market. I'm going to treat all women. I'm going to take a woman that's obviously up here out to Starbucks because I don't want to get scammed for $30. Keep your broke ass at home. See, I hear a lot of this stuff, and what I hear on both sides is fear, scarcity, and lack, to the point to where men and women are going into the dating environment like enemy combatants.
All right, so y'all heard what he had to say about it. And the reason that's interesting is because there's been a trend lately of women having foodie calls, as they have termed it, where obviously you go out on a date with a guy that you know up front that you're not really attracted to, but you go out with him anyway. You agree to a date just to go somewhere nice and get you a nice meal. Or women who go out on dates with men and try to run the bill up. We seen the video. The woman brought her kids to a first date, wanted the guy to pay. Another woman brought like 3 or 4 of her friends on the first date and was expecting the guy to pay for it, and things of that nature. So it's been a lot of that going on here lately. And then even Shannon Sharpe had to recall back when he had a first date one time, and the lady tried that and he did something a little bit different, or he said something a little bit different. We're going to check that out real quick and then we'll get into it.
All right.
I ain't got a whole lot of money, but you know what? I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to deny myself something to get her a nice little meal, get a nice little meal. So we get there, and so, I'm going to order something, but I'm not going to get what I would normally get, but I'm going to get something a little down just in case she goes up. So we get there, and so, we get a little appetizer. I think back then I was into Caesar salad. I had never had Caesar salad, so I got me a little Caesar salad. I was like, I ordered a Caesar. She got something, and so the server comes back, says, "Okay, you ready to order?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I think I got something probably cost like $30-$40, and so Ocho, she got the menu and she just looking. I'm like, "Well, damn, what she gonna order?" I say, you gonna go ahead? You gonna order something? She say, I'm trying to figure out what go with lobster. I say condoms. I say, because if you order that, we gonna have sex tonight. Needless to say, she didn't order that, and I never saw her again. I put that on everything, Ocho.
Lobster
Say, B-Dub.
Hats
So,
off,
man, but we just talked about that in the last show. Like, we have to teach our ladies, if you are not attracted to these men going out on these dates and you are ordering all this food, you gotta have this in the back of your mind saying that when it's time to get strings come attached to that. If it's, this man going over and beyond to spend a whole lot of money on the first date. But back to Kevin Samuels, I have to agree with him as far as like, if you're gonna go out on a date, whatever, man, I'm not gonna sit there and call a man cheap. Maybe I would use the term like cost efficient. Okay,
that's because you cheat.
Well, hey, you know what? I'm too old for this, man. Riggs, I'm too old for this shit, Riggs. No, but I wouldn't say it's cheap. It just cost efficient or whatever. So, but you have to have enough money to actually be able to go on to these particular dates, and you have to have a number in your mind when you're gonna go on these dates with these certain women or whatever the case may be. So that way you kind of understand, but you don't have to be vocal about it. You just kind of keep it up in your mind about, okay, how much it is that you're willing to spend. And, if it goes over, hopefully you got the money to pay for when it goes over and be done with the day. But I'm not taking no woman on no date with no $20, $30. You can't really do much with that. You know what I mean? Not with the dating time we live in now.
Hold on. Before we go too far, I want to give a shout out to my baby Ray Robinson in the chat.
Yeah.
Anywhere you want to go, baby.
Dollar Tree ones back up in your pocket.
Anywhere you want to go, Ray. Anywhere you want to go.
Dollars.
G-Man got you, baby.
Yeah.
Order Tomahawk. We can.
Yeah.
we order Tomahawk, whatever you want.
You got it all, huh?
Right out the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, I love you some Ray.
Ray.
So
B-Dub, what's your thought about everything, B-Dub, with Kevin Samuel saying what he said? We'll just start right there. What you think about that with the money situation?
I agree as well. Like, if you ask a person out, like, now listen, I don't. First of all, like I said last week, the purpose of a date is to get to know somebody. Plan something where you can actually get to know them, because first of all, a dinner date to me is played out, because you're sitting there eating. Now
don't know nothing.
How you gonna talk with your mouth full? And so plan something where y'all can actually interact. But if y'all want to go out to dinner or maybe do something first, do an event first, and then go to dinner after, cool. But like you said, go somewhere where you already know what the most expensive thing on the menu is. Can you afford the most expensive thing on the menu? And if you can't, you probably don't want to go there, because that's not a good look either. Like, you don't want to go on a date and be like, hey, can you just stay on this side of the menu, please? Like, no, just go somewhere where you can afford the entire menu if necessary. Now, as far as expectations, is right versus reality. I say it all the time. Is it right to have expectations because you spent a certain amount of money on a date? Hell no.
Let me ask you this, B-Dub.
The reality of it is, there's an expectation.
Let me ask you this.
Like, okay, what am I doing? Okay, I'm doing this. What am I getting in return? It's a value exchange, right?
Let me ask you this. Is it wrong to have sex on the first date? Is it EQ? Is it wrong to have sex on the first date?
You go wherever the date go.
You say what?
EQ, give it up.
Me and Percy dated for 9 months before we did it. I will say this.
Get a Luann platter. She gonna let you.
Hey, you give me a Luann platter. I'm tuning up tonight. Now let me stop. Babe, I'm gonna drop down and get my eagle on or something. No, I will say this. Okay, I kind of agree with Kevin Samuels or whatever his name is. I look at it like this. Like B-Dub said, we're getting
wait. Don't do that to the Godfather. Saint
Catholic Sims, whatever his name is, whatever. Kevin, whatever. Anyway, I look at it like this. You don't know if I'm steak material. just because you pay me a compliment. There's levels to dinner dates to me. Because why would I want you to go pay for a $300 dinner and you don't even know my last name? Take me to a burger joint, or like B-Dub said, let's have a picnic where we can interact or meet at the park. Let's have conversations. Then we get to the steak and the lobster and all that. I agree with Ray. She said sex on the first date is too fast, but if you feel, hey, I mean, I don't want to test the waters that early, because men tend to look at women as easy or whores if you have sex too soon, because what do you have to offer him after that? So
more sex.
I disagree. I
mean, I'm just saying that's what I've been told. So I don't know.
Okay, but so let me clarify that. I'm not saying that's absolutely not true, but let me clarify that. It depends on how you carry yourself. Because see, the thing about it is, if you present yourself as somebody that's not necessarily easy, but the date is going well, it's flowing, and it just leads to what it leads to, in a guy's mind, my game was on point. I was on my A game, but I still respect it. Now, if you throwing it out there and you real loose and being too flirty, and especially if you the one that's hinting that, you know, hey, you want to watch some Netflix later on? It's like, oh, okay, she's just trying to get some eggplant. So yeah, it's like I can give you that too, but I, you know, now I'm looking at you different, because I'm looking at like, okay, there's not really much other value there. She's just trying to get some eggplant. I'm trying to get some peaches, so we're gonna have a you know, fruit and vegetable salad or whatever. But if you carry yourself a certain type of way and present yourself a certain type of way, but it's still the vibe, like I say, the vibe go well and it leads to what it leads to, then I don't know, respect is really lost. It's just a big up for the man, because he's just gonna feel like he really did put the game down.
Wait. Look at EQ over there.
Baby. I'm grown.
Old is right. Old eggplant, because Percy Earl's about 75.
Baby, that don't mean nothing. You don't know 75.
Ain't no eggplant. It's more like
you better check and make sure that insurance policy is up to date.
No, it's been
Riggs. I'm too old for this. Riggs.
Soundboard is getting on my nerves. No, I mean,
take the soundboard away
but
from
I think
him.
like this. I think sisters, sometimes we miss out on a good brother by having these unrealistic expectations. If he asks you out on a date, obviously he's interested in getting to know you. You don't bring your homegirls. If you gotta take your kids, cancel the date and wait till a time to where you can.
Kids.
He made me sick. I can't stand him. But you know, you don't bring your homegirls, your mama, or whoever to the date. This man is trying to get to know you. Fellas, play it safe. Take her to a little burger joint, an inexpensive burger joint, or a little taco place. That way, if she playing games, you ain't out a whole lot of money. Take your little $20 loss and go on about your life. But I just feel like it's levels to steak dinners and stuff like that. You know, we got to be serious about each other before I want you to take me and spend $300 on the plate. I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't do that to a man, especially if I'm not feeling you. I'm not fixing to let you buy me, you know, filet mignon, and I know I don't like you, and I have no interest in you. That's just wrong.
So Bito, so you said that terminology is called food date. What is it called again?
Foodie calls, like
a foodie call.
I ain't never heard that.
Wow. So basically, their agenda is they go to these dates, knowing for a fact they don't have no interest in them. They get a free meal, but they running up the bill. And these men are paying for it. That's what you're saying.
They run up the bill, eat, and they go, because they know typically a guy will pay what for the meal. Typically, whatever the meal is, they know they ain't got no interest before they go in. But like, he gonna buy me a meal. I'm hungry. I don't spend my own money. The issue is it happens so much that they have coined a term for it.
That's what I'm getting. Right. You coined a term for this. Man, somebody gonna get hurt behind something like that, man. People ain't playing about nothing like that, bro. Man, you can't sell you. Man, you run this man bill up. He paying for it. He ain't getting nothing at the end of it. He gonna come looking for you, man. It's dudes out there come looking for you.
It's gotten so bad. I seen a comment on one of these videos. A chick in the comments said she ain't paid for a meal in 5 years. Since or actually She said since her Instagram blew up, she ain't paid for a meal in 5 years. So obviously, she posts thirst traps, so she probably got a DM full of suckers inviting her on dates, and so she just accept them and just go.
What do women gain out of that? I don't get it. Maybe I'm cut from a different cloth. I don't know. But what do you gain out of this? I mean, a free meal? You out here playing tricks for a meal? I mean,
but she probably got like a following and things like that too. You know what I mean? Reaching out to some young girls and all that stuff like that behind that type of deal.
That's
no, you understand something. A woman can, an attractive woman can go sit at a bar, right? All she has to do is go and sit at the bar. Somebody's gonna buy her a drink.
Yeah.
Facts.
And then somebody's gonna buy another drink. She ain't have to come with no money, right? There's a such thing called pretty girl privilege. You gonna have to pay in the club. You get to skip a line, right? All right. Men, you take your broke behind to a bar and sit at the bar. You're gonna be sitting there looking dumb with a water in front of you, right? I mean, not me, you know, somebody gonna buy me a drink. But I'm saying for most guys, you're just gonna sit there looking broke, looking dumb, looking bummy, right? Women like, I ain't interested in this guy, but he all in my inbox, he in my DMs or whatever. Oh, baby, I just want to take you out. Simps, right? Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, I'll go out with you. She know, women know within the first 30 minutes when they meet a guy whether they willing to get down with him or not. Now, I'm not saying that they will on the first day, but they know if they will or not. It's up to him to mess that up. They know off top whether they will or not. Off top.
Men.
No, listen. No. Men are different. Men can meet you at the QT gas pump. If a woman take me in the restroom and knock me out, he'd be like, okay.
Yep. Yep.
Men no.
Men like to conquer. We like to conquer. We have a conquer gene in us, man. We gonna conquer that. You see what I'm saying? That's what men do.
Yeah. Men are different.
Hold on.
That's another notch on the belt.
We gotta get Tammy. We gotta get Tammy up to speed because Tammy a day one.
Right.
So, appreciate you joining us. Better late than never. So what we talking about right now? We talking about chicks who go out on dates with men just to get a meal and they don't even really like the dude.
That's just plain blunt and simple, just like B-Dub said.
Making what is known as foodie calls.
Yeah.
Booty calls. They, like men do, they like booty calls, foodie call. Women will go out on a date with a guy just for the free meal. They knew before they saw his profile picture, they knew how he dressed, how he looked. They knew they weren't interested in this guy. Oh, you gonna take me to wherever? I ain't doing nothing. Free meal, let's go. They'll go get the free meal. Thank you for the date. Whatever. Have a good night. Got a free meal. He going home looking like what I'm getting out of that.
Yeah.
Especially when y'all talking about he got to run up the bill, which will lead into these restaurants and places that women say they don't want to go.
Man, I keep on messing around. You're gonna get a roofie in your drink. I'm telling you, these dudes out here, these dudes, they something else, man.
The more a man spends, the more he's going to expect.
Most definitely. If
you take a chick to a Starbucks and get a coffee, he ain't think I'm gonna go home and smash. No, you take him to Perry's or whatever. I spent $500, Nick and Sam's or whatever, $500 on the meal. He like, I just paid $500 on this meal. Something finna happen.
Yeah,
and Shannon Sharpe said, she talking about what goes a lobster. That's weirdo thing. A condom.
Hey, every bite you take out of that steak, that blood flowing down there to that direction. It's getting harder and harder. It is. It's down there tingling, boy.
Put your kids to bed.
Boy, it's down there tingling. Oh man, I'm getting you something tonight. God. It's tingling down there, man. Every bite. Yeah.
Hold on, let me drink it.
Yes, it is, man. Yeah.
Luann.
Boy.
I'll tell you what. You get it right. Hey, if that living onions is tender, baby, I might drop down and get my eagle on some, Let me stop. You so serious about the play. matter. He played too much.
Hey,
shout out to Tammy. Shout out to Janet. To Ray. Shout out in the comments. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Right. Matter of fact, we got kind of busy with the comments. So let's go ahead and read some of them out. Okay. All right. So Ray Roberts, she said that's a woman versus a girl, class versus gutter chick. There are things just don't do. I cooked a darn good to spend $300. We are grilling steaks, baby. We can have a cook date. Dating should be for getting to know each other. A nice meal is okay, but a picnic is cool. Okay.
I agree.
Janet Robinson said, okay, maybe Dwight Howard should have taken his date out and say he's not gay. Ooh. Tammy Gunn said, well, miss. She said, she also said, these men need to learn a woman first instead of trying to impress them. Take me to OMI. Yes, drive me to Corsicana and bring me back home. Good night.
If y'all don't know about that orange sauce at OMI,
baby, I had me some the other night.
Hey, I damn near go to Corsicana just go to OMI the last week.
No.
Think about that orange sauce.
No. EQ has some sausage, but it wasn't from OMI.
For those of you who are watching us and supporting us and in the comments, thank y'all so much. We appreciate the love and support in the comments. But I just want y'all to know, I seriously cannot stand G-Man. I mean, like, I can't stand him. I swear I want to punch him. Oh, he get on my nerves.
Ray Robinson said, I will decline a drink from a guy I'm not interested in because I have class and I will not lead him on. Okay. All right.
Same here. Yep.
She lying. She gonna drink. As soon as the bartender hand gonna drink, she gonna drink that joker. Who said it? Oh, I'm not interested.
Shut up, G-Man. No, I ain't gonna drink to nothing because Percy got this on lock, baby. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Ms. Robinson, take it to the OMI, G-Man. Go on down there.
I know her. That's why he can take you to OMI, Miss Janet. Yes, he can. He got it.
Oh, yeah, he got the flash of money now. Jim and Jamal. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
And when you go, take some of that orange sauce to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it there.
Hey, speaking of Corsicana, I think we might be in Corsicana real soon. That's what I heard. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, yes, baby. Press the pussy down, Tammy Guns. We've been rocking for a long time. 20 years in this thing, baby.
Shout out to Percy here. I want no problems.
That's right.
Oh man, she said OMI special.
OMI. All right, Janet. When I come down to Corsicana, we are going to go to OMI.
OMG. OMG.
Hey, go on and cue it. Go on and cue it. Know it all. Go on and cue it.
Cue what?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only $10.99 for the special.
Oh man, yeah. You can go in there and feel like a king in there. Yeah, king and a queen in there.
Janet, you can have a drink, a side,
all that, and a dessert. Yeah, you can have a whole menu. Yeah, $10.99.
Oh, my and ball out for about $40.
Yeah, you sure can. Hey, he done Google the menu. Yeah, for real.
I live in Dallas too, Janet. So we can go to Terry Black's or something like that. Yeah.
Boy. G-Man, I mean, B-Dub, what's the next subject or topic, my brother?
I mean, we're still talking about dating, right? So now this is a new thing. So I don't know which women, but there's a collective of women apparently that has gotten together and decided and collaborated on where not to take a woman on a first date.
I saw that, man.
So
I saw that.
So I'm gonna run down the list real quick. So this is where men should not take women on a first date, according to the female collective. The Cheesecake Factory,
number one.
Obviously number one. Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, which is funny because I thought chicks love Chipotle. Ain't that what they used to say? Chicks love Chipotle?
Man.
Apparently Chipotle ain't what it is no more.
Yeah, Chipotle can get you Chipotle.
Olive Garden, the movies, your house, That's reasonable.
A movie not a good first date no more. Where are we at in life, right?
Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night, no Netflix and chilling, anywhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, a hookah bar, a bar for just drinks only, Waffle House, and sporting events.
Waffle House has the best egg.
Which I have a problem with a lot of
real good food.
Man, where in the hell are we supposed to go at? What are we supposed to take you out then? Well, I'm trying to figure out. Damn, you just want to get to my park. You don't want to go and sit in the car and sit in the parking lot somewhere or something. What we supposed to do, man? Damn, you serious? Oh man, boy.
And you know what's so crazy?
I'm too old for this shit, Riggs.
Please take that,
Riggs. I'm too old.
But you know what's crazy? It's like anywhere to take a long drive. So what if that restaurant you want to go to is a long drive? Well, I was gonna take you to Nobu, but that's a 30-minute drive right there. So we just gonna go to McDonald's, it's closer. I know you don't like long drives and whatnot.
Hold on, like I said, no, I'm not saying Waffle House is an ideal first date, but Waffle House got good food.
Man, yeah, but that's a heart attack asking it, but now that greasy spoon and that son of a gun.
But you gotta.
Oh, I know you ain't talking, Mr.
Yeah, I'm talking.
You done called me many times, been in the drive-through line of Lisa's Chicken or something. I need a 12-piece. Yeah, I'm like, no, I don't want to hear you talking. Hold on, Lala.
Yeah, Lala. Yeah. Waffle House,
Lala.
really.
All right, Lala.
Hold on. What this one?
Hold on. Wait. Before we go back to my baby Ray, Lala, you can get this too. You not worry about no Waffle House now.
So
we go to Nick and Sam's, True Look.
So here's what Ray Robinson said. Here's my personal date list. Actually, let's go to Home Depot. I'll take you to tools section. Let's see if you know what a wrench is, so you can fix something. To AutoZone to see if you know how to pick brake pads that last the nail salon. If you ask me, I'm getting French tips, dip, or acrylics. I know you might not be the one for me. A man's man is what I want and need. Wait, the fruit aisle. I'll ask you to split a banana with me and see how you eat it first. Then we will.
Oh, she want that banana. We want that banana.
Ray, I gotta pick banana like this. Or you eat the banana like this.
I need to see. I'm with you on that because if you're sucking on the banana, yeah, it's probably gonna be a no.
Okay. Brittany Simone said you gotta date people that actually like you, plain and simple. You don't need to go to Ocean Prime to find out a person's character and intent or what it is that you're really looking for. Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Brittany Simone, you want Ocean Prime?
Hey, you want Ocean Prime, Coach Prime? What you want?
Prime?
Optimus Prime? What you?
Yeah, whatever Prime you want, Brittany.
Oh my God.
She said we actually did not have to go anywhere. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. We ain't got to go nowhere.
Ain't nothing wrong with bowling. I like the bowling. Yeah, let's bowl. Let me see. Are you a strong man? Are you a weak man? I need to know.
Yeah.
First Earl gonna inside your head. No, wait. You getting too hot. First Earl gonna you hush. I don't want to.
I ain't gonna leave Percy. I might flirt a little bit, but hey, I know where I'm at. Y'all, I just want y'all to know there is no Percy for real. We just be playing. There is no Percy. I'm happily single.
Ray Robinson said, I love bowling and Waffle House. That is not my list. Baby is put it in the back of the throat. Further than me, that's a hell no. He put it down deeper.
Where the sound effects? You need to be tapping on some buttons right now.
Oh.
Hey, Ray Rob, she said she wants the squat king over there, man. What she looking for, huh? The squat
Ray
king?
said, Ray said she love a good eggplant. I ain't mad at her. Why are y'all so nasty on this show tonight? Y'all know Mama Sims them. Why y'all so nasty?
Boy.
Oh, mama. That is bougie EQ and Miss That ain't
nah, they got nothing to do with me.
I'm good tonight.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Relatively.
Nah, that's Ray on here. That's Ray on here doing that.
I'm getting ready for Wednesday night service, mama. I don't know.
I got Bible study in the morning. I got
Bible study. Yeah, I got Wednesday night Bible study. That's these seasons around me, mama.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm on here being nasty, Mama Sims. Just pray for me. I mean, the Lord yet working on me. So.
Oh, they getting. She told me I want. Oh.
I just want to rock. Oh man.
I know Miss Jenny. Miss Jenny, you crazy. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Boy.
Hey, we're going to have to have another show like this. We're going to have to have a part. Look at B-Dub up in the top.
He'll
like I want to. Hey, B-Dub, you about to be cold and rain.
You know, I'm just over here. I'm off the market. I'm just literally talking.
Wait.
Yeah.
Go up to Lala. She said, "Okay, Brittany, that's the one. Go ahead."
Oh my God.
Okay, so since now Lala and Brittany Simone, since y'all both want to go bowling, we can go together. Janet, Ray, y'all want to come too?
It gets on my nerves. Oh my God. They gonna get there and jack him for them little hunters. Do you hear me?
Hey,
it don't matter. They can have it all, baby.
What's
that beat up?
Came up with a dating show.
What?
The Love Strike. You can take them out bowling, get to know them, whatever, and then when they get disqualified, be like, so and so, you rolled a gutter ball. You out of here.
Yeah.
One-on-one time.
Okay. Says nope. I want one time. Oh man.
Oh,
boy,
you stingy.
boy.
You greedy. Oh, you just greedy.
Oh man. So B-Dub, what was the other with the oysters? The oysters video. You just dropped that one.
Some oysters? What y'all doing with oysters? Y'all getting too freaky on this. Mama Sim,
hold on.
That's Miss Know-It-All talking about oysters and aphrodisiacs and all that.
Right. Hold on, what you got going on over there? Get yourself together. So
this video is basically what we was already talking about, but it's just we could take a look at it. It's just talking about dating, current state of dating.
Have booty calls.
And now women have foodie calls.
From outright refusing to go to certain restaurants to accepting dates and then over-ordering food for herself, her kids or friends.
The rules and standards for women in regards to dating have drastically changed, to say the least.
Man, that list, that list got me in my feelings over there, B-Dub. Man, I can't, man. I don't know where to take it then. If I can't take it down one of them one of my spots right there, man. So I can't take you down where now.
You want to take them to Sizzlers and all that.
Steak and shake.
Yeah, steak and shake.
That is a good list for men, whether they know it or not.
Yeah,
so,
man. Dang, man.
Take her to any one of those places on the first date, and if she cool with it, she might be the one.
Yeah. Hey, G-Man, I didn't see Cheddar's on there, though. That's your spot.
Cheddar's still on the menu.
Hey, they can't resist from Cheddar biscuits.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see Cheddar's.
Steak and shake is good, Janet.
Hey, G-Man.
Papacitos wasn't on there either.
G-Man, you said, aha.
Papacito, wasn't none of them on there.
No, yeah, Papacito, Papados, yeah, yep. Oh man, that is funny, man. That's a good one there. But man, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Brandon Cole's podcast. We can go ahead and close this one out. G-Man, B-Dub, EQ. Let's go ahead and close this one out, man. We had a good time on this one.
Hey, man. Oh, for everybody that's watching right now, like G-Man said earlier, we DFW in this Corsicana, we coming for Thanksgiving, but we having trouble securing the location right now. So if you can think of a good location for us to have the show, go ahead and DM us, email, drop it in the comments or whatever.
But it's not gonna be on Thanksgiving. It's gonna be the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, right?
The Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We're gonna be somewhere in North Texas. We just don't know where yet.
EQ, go ahead.
Gonna be at Cheddars. No, I'm just playing. Hey, thank y'all so much for supporting us and for commenting and always being on to to be a part of this this podcast. It is definitely an honor and a privilege to be on with my brothers. We have a good time. And I just want y'all to know G-Man be lying. Ain't no Percy Earl. And I love G-Man. He my dude for real. But we really appreciate the love and support. And I cannot wait for us to do our live show wherever we decide to go. Corsicana is wherever. I know we're going to have a great time. And if y'all are in the areas, once we work out the details, I hope y'all can be a part of it because y'all know we going to laugh. We're going to have fun. And so I'm really looking forward to this. But again, thank y'all for your continued love and support.
Right. Yep. G-Man, what you got, my guy?
Just to piggyback off what EQ said, no, I can't wait till our first live show, wherever it's at. This show's been amazing. Thanks for all the comments. The chat section's been off the hook tonight. This has been one for the ages.
Yeah, it has been. Yep.
So thank everybody for chiming in. And if nobody told you they love you today, we do.
Right.
You can do about it.
You. G-Man is
Percy Earl is on the show.
I mean, you are so messy. G-Man is not Percy Earl. If you don't stop, y'all get on my nerves. I'm gonna go to bed.
Y'all didn't know Percy Earl been on the show for 71 weeks.
Hey, tell the truth, I really gave Percy Earl a money. Why he playing me out in front? He know that's our bill money. I don't know why he playing. No, I'm just playing. G-Man's not Percy Earl, y'all.
Yeah. B-Dub, what you got, my guy?
Hey, man, listen, there was another fun one, man. We appreciate y'all. We love having y'all. As always, man, do something today that your future self will thank you for.
Right. And that's the Burning Coals giving you the backbone by B-Dub. Now to what you're going to do with it. And I'm going to have to add to you guys and say, hey, man, again, man, it's just an honor to come on this show every Tuesday with some people that's very entertaining, very talented. Since we've been doing this from day one, man, we've been like gelling, and we've also actually been getting better with actually just coming in with bringing this, bringing the content and the material, to everybody on the show. And I can definitely notice we've been consistent with doing it as well. And it definitely shows with the work, because you remember when we started out, we maybe had like 1 or 2 people on the show, after the show, you only have a certain amount of views, whatever, but everything started to pick up, man. I definitely love the way everything has come together and where we're headed, man. So, we've been doing it now for 71 episodes, and looking forward to another 70 plus episodes and more, but we cannot do it without you guys in the comment section. So continue to like, support, share the content with everybody, so that way we can do even more things like, when we do this show that's coming up in November, we can do more, shows with us actually all together sitting in one venue and bring you guys some straight up fire content like we always going to give it to you, but it's going to be better, and you'll be able to come along for the ride and actually feel the magic that we will be able to present in front of you guys, whatever. So we just looking forward to it. But G-Man, B-Dub, EQ, I'm just letting you guys know, man, it's like I said, it's just an honor for me to be with you guys and just to see, each and every last one of you guys, man, to make that sacrifice to actually come on the show and do this every Tuesday, man. It's just a blessing, man. So I appreciate it a whole lot. All right. So now let's go ahead and get it. And let's go Cowboys. So that being said, we are the Brandon Coles Podcast. We say thank you guys for joining another beautiful episode. We go live every Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I am Mr. Know It All Reaction. Bougie Weirdo by the logo, right up under him, Gentleman Jamal, and right there up under me, the First Lady EQ Educator Queen. We say thank you guys. We love you. See you guys again Tuesday. Let's go.